Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third playthrough in the My Monkey Island series. If you haven't already, I would urge you to watch my playthrough of the first and the second game in the series, because this is the third game, The Curse of Monkey Island. It came out in 1997, and it is the first game in the series that did not involve the original crew, so no Ron Gilbert, no Tim Schafer, and no Dave Grossman. So it's a completely new team that has made it. But if my memory serves me right, that does they definitely kept the spirit of the original. This is a fantastic game, and also the first game that was voiced. So we will be actually seeing the first performances of Dominic Romano as Guybrush Threepwood and Alexandra Boyd as Governor Elaine Marley. And yes, because he's still not dead, we still have Earl Bowen as LeChuck. But I actually won't do much talking, even though that's too late now already. We need to get going. This game also introduced something new with a difficulty chooser. So I can choose to actually get a swashbuckling adventure, or I can choose Mega Monkey. So it's a Tale of Swashbuckling Adventure, but with more puzzles, and we're of course gonna choose that. So I'm gonna choose it, and then I'm just gonna shut up because the intro to this game is absolutely fantastic. Lean back and enjoy me for yet another trip to the Caribbean. Oh yeah, and this, by the way. This is the proof of THX, and I'm pretty sure George Lucas either had high stakes in those or was his company. All right, I'll shut up.
Captain's log, Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really, really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
Wow. And we're off! Dominic Romano as Guybrush Threepwood. So, yeah, this This, as you can see, there's definitely a new style going. This is basically like a cartoon. And I love that. I love the art style of this game. It's absolutely fantastic. And I remember when I got the game back in '97, I couldn't run it on my computer, even though the specs were right. It was basically memories of an age where it was a little bit random if the game that you just bought would run or not. So, fortunately, this has been remedied since. And as you can see, Michael Land is basically the only one from the old crew of, what do you say? Well, maybe there are some more. I can't say if there's overlapping programmers and such, but at least from the names that I recognize, the music composer is the same. As you can hear, the autumn theme is playing. And actually in one of the best versions of the theme as well, if you ask me. So, yeah. But we're not done yet. There's gonna be more intro coming just in a teeny weeny bit. I can't skip this, by the way, even if I wanted to. But hey, with such good music, why would you? Based on characters created by Ron Gilbert. Yeah, there we go. Here we go.
Fire!
How many times do I have to tell you, LeChuck? I just don't feel that way about you.
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead. And you're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ah! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved. Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh.
Ah, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush Threepwood, by my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape the taste of my blade! Ah! Ooh, the lass has spirity. Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats. And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
Ooh! The Flaming Voodoo Cannonball, Part 1. The Demise of the Zombie Pirate LeChuck. Yes, as we could clearly see, LeChuck is still a zombie. Oh, who have we here? Long time no see.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine. If I could only get through this one door, well, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive.
Okay. So there's a small pirate that I guess you have already guessed who that actually is. But I just want to put on some subtitles. Both subtitles and speed, and that should be good. Okay, so this game plays actually. This is the last game.
Scurvy dogs!
The last game that LucasArts made that was based on the Scum engine. And the Scum engine is the one where you basically use all these verbs that you basically can put together verbs saying look at canon or stuff like that. So what it actually, how it works is that I have the crosshair. When it goes red, that means that I can interact with it. So for instance, there is this ramrod here, and then I can hold in the mouse button, and then I can either look at it, talk to it, or pick it up. So go over and look at it.
Looks like a ramrod for the cannon.
And then I'm gonna take it. Down the pants it goes. All right. Let's talk to the small pirate.
Stand back.
Okay, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you? Hey, don't scare me. You don't scare me, you mangy pirate. Hello, please don't kill me. Ah! Oh, are we selling these fine leather jackets, or aren't you a little short for a pirate? Let's go with that.
Aren't you a little short for a pirate?
Star Wars reference.
Hold your tongue, captive, or I'll be holding it for you.
Ew.
You sound pretty tough. Are you wearing a fake beard? Is that hook for real? Is that a real eye patch? Can I borrow your cannon for a second? Or it's been swell talking to you. Let's ask if we can borrow the cannon.
Can I borrow your cannon for a second?
No, you scheming scalawag, you scrappy scofflaw, you steaming souffle.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
Okay. So, LeChuck is offering... Of course he is, by the way. I'm not surprised in the least. He's offering seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot. Let's hear about all of it. This sounds too good to be true.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure, but that pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum! Get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs!"
Okay. And then the motivational lectures.
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures as such. It was what LeChuck described as flogging the inner child.
Okay. And then the audiobooks.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, one a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Yes. Especially who's a pretty bird. Okay. Literature. Let's get some
Do you have any
pamphlets.
literature I could look
Here. This leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
Okay. Set me free, Wally. What's behind that door? Snap out of it. What are LeChuck's plans? Let's start with set me free, Wally.
at? Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now. And besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
Starts
What's
with
behind
behind the
that
door.
door?
Ooh! That's the door to LeChuck's treasure hold. There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen to give to Elaine. LeChuck is convinced that he can buy Elaine's love.
He's wrong. Let's ask what LeChuck's plans are. We heard something about the flaming voodoo cannonball.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon, some incredibly powerful cannonball.
Ooh.
He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort so his crew can overrun the island.
All right. Snap out of it, Wally.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's blood nose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
Okay. Wally, you are a failure as a pirate.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Peep?
Peep.
Yes, Guybrush swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Okay, let's call his bluff. You and what navy?
Yeah, you in what navy?
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna... I can't do it. I just can't. You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant. Oh.
And then he pokes his nose with the hook.
Oh, there.
All right, poor Wally. But he'll get better. It's probably better for him this way. He didn't really cut it as the evil pirate blood nose. Let's take up the hook. Okay, and then let's use the cannon. Okay, so we actually control the cannon now. And all we need to do is...
Oi, you're getting a little close there, pal.
Oops. And you can actually also try to hit the fort.
Oops.
And then you become so happy. Yeah. I'll try it again, just for fun.
That was me. Sorry.
All right. Oh, oops. That was actually not on purpose. All right, let's see. Aim a little lower, like this. Yeah, there we go. And boom. And the last one.
You're gonna get us all killed again.
There we go.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. Ooh, gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best characters of the entire Monkey Island saga is gonna get introduced.
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
There's a floating skull. Let's talk to it.
Well, they messed with the wrong skull this time.
You can hear the clacking of the skull.
Get my hands on that gunner. If I could just get my hands, period.
If I could just get my hands, period, yes. Let's ask if we can call him Bob.
Can I call you Bob?
You may call me Murray. I am a powerful demonic force. I am the harbinger of your doom. And the forces of darkness will applaud me as I stride through the gates of hell, carrying your head on a pike.
Stride?
All right, then roll. Roll through the gates of hell. Must you take the fun out of everything?
You look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
You know, you look great with a melting candle on your forehead.
I get the feeling you're not taking me very seriously.
No, I am, really.
Really? Then let me hear you scream in terror.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, why do villain always laugh so much?
Why do you villains always laugh so much?
I wasn't laughing about anything in particular. Somewhere there's a fish nibbling on my foot and it really tickles.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop. Let's go.
You're about as fearsome as a doorstop.
Is it a really evil-looking doorstop?
Never mind.
Was your mother's father's bald too?
Was your mother's father bald too?
I'm not bald. I just have a really high widow's peak.
And you do not have to worry about what to wear.
Well, at least now you never have to worry about what to wear.
Well, I suppose that's true.
And accessorizing is really easy.
That's also true. And I look good in hats.
There you go.
It's not so bad after all. Let's ask how we can see without eyeballs.
How can you see without eyeballs?
How can you walk around without a brain? Some things no one can answer.
I'm going now.
Good. Now leave me alone. I have a lot of scheming and evil plotting to do.
All right, Mary. I
Ah,
think
well,
I'm gonna take
I
the...
guess I'll just have to look on the bright side of this.
we do have the helium balloons that you may remember from the last game. Still on us.
At least I've lost some weight.
And the hook and the literature and then the ramrod. I'm gonna take the
There's not
ramrod
much to do
and
out here when you're just a bodiless head.
just give Mary a little prod.
Hey,
Oops. Oh well. Yeah, so just a few things. We have the balloon still from the last game. And as you remember, the last game ended up on this really weird scene when everything was maybe just a dream and he was in the carnival with his brother Chucky and LeChuck was his brother and all that stuff. And well, as you could hear, LeChuck said that, well, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned. So whatever we need to put in that, that's a good question. And we also started, the game floating around in a something that looked like it belonged in a fairground. So yeah, that's definitely something going on. But maybe we'll know more about it. Let's see this pirate literature. Let's just
Piracy. The LeChuck Way. Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest. Chapter 2. Leg irons or flogging? The age-old question.
Well,
Chapter 3. Mermaids or manatees? Does it really matter? It's a copy of Piracy. The LeChuck Way.
okay, that's it. So, as you can see here, there's something floating, some debris floating in the water. So if I now take my ramrod and combine it with the plastic hook, we have a nice gaff, as apparently it's called. And then I can use the gaff with the debris to reel it in. Excellent. So I have a cutlass now. That means that I have a cannon restraint rope and a cutlass. So let's use the cutlass with the cannon restraint rope.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
So now nothing is holding the cannon back, so with a little luck, it will blast its way through the door. Let's give it a go, shall we? Watch out, Wally.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world. That'll show her how much I truly care. Neptune's navel, that was a close one.
Uh-oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the end of the zombie pirate LeChuck. Blast to smithereens by the voodoo cannonball.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
So LeChuck and voodoo never seems to be a good combination. But we are now in the treasure hold. There's a flotation device there. Let's take it.
I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that.
There's a portrait
It's LeChuck in all his glory.
and a music box.
It's got a zombie ballerina.
Champagne.
It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too.
Nice. There's a bag there.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure.
Let's take it.
Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag.
Very nice. Would you look at that?
It's a diamond ring.
Well, let's take the diamond ring cut a hole in the porthole, shall we not? What can go wrong? Yeah, thank God for the flotation device.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh,
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ringlet Chuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
uh-oh. Part 2. The curse get worse.
Oh no! Elaine? Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this.
So, Elaine has turned into solid gold. Well, there is definitely some things about the story, having especially the recent 2 games in fresh mind, that it didn't. I mean, it didn't really seem that was where the Elaine and Guybrush left off. That all of a sudden she was in love with him as well. I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but and then the proposal out of from left field. But I mean, yeah, maybe when it was several years since I've played number 2, when this came out in '97, it felt more, I don't know, more right. But solid
Elaine.
gold.
I've got to change her back somehow.
Can we?
She must weigh a ton.
Yeah.
No offense. Hey, I wonder how many carrots she... No, bad idea.
Whatever it was, yes, it was probably a bad idea. Let's have a look at where we are.
It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood.
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
Spear. Not Shakespeare, just spear. All right. Let's figure out what we can do here. We have a place here, and there's the town. Let's actually start by going out here and have a look. Oh, that looks snazzy. Let's go to the wrecked ship.
Boo!
He's back.
Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
How did you get all the way up there?
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time, thinking they were so funny.
Oh, it's fantastic. Okay. Do you need me to help you down? What are they doing up there, and do you know anything about lifting curses? Let's go with asking if you want a little hand.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
Okay, let's hear what he's actually doing up there.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament,
Standing?
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that? Oh, this is perfect.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that. Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
You seem restless.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
All right. He is absolutely fantastic. All the bitterness and the fact that he just, I mean, he has the ego that is a gazillion times the size of he is. He's just a skull, but yeah, the most evil, evil skull in the world. Gotta love Murray. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's a gumball machine. Actually, I have, some wooden nickels. Let's get some gum.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Nice. And there's also some paste. And a pin.
What a relief.
Okay, there's a paper voodoo doll
How
there.
cute. A paper voodoo doll.
And Murray did talk about some voodoo kits. Let's see if I put the
I'm
pin
sure it
in the-
won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll.
Make it stop! Ah!
Okay. Fine. There's an alligator there and an alligator tongue. Let's try to pull the tongue. What do you know? A familiar face. Who are you and how did you just appear like that? Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, don't we, actually? Boy, have I got some stories to tell you. Let's go with... Let's pretend that we don't recognize her.
Who are you and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Yeah, she is definitely one of the characters that keeps reappearing in the games. And typically always towards the beginning, and typically always in a way that she more or less gives you a direction to go in. So, yeah, quite an important character. No Monkey Island game would be complete without her.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
Help me so much and I still don't know your name.
You've helped so much and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Boy, have I got stories to tell you.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
No, please, no. For the love of all things that's good and holy, no. Or I can't think of anything I would hate more.
Perhaps later.
Oh, that was nice.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
No, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
I just remembered something. I got to go.
I just remembered something. I've got to go.
You did remember to hide the giant solid gold statue of your girlfriend from all the other pirates on the island.
Well, not exactly, but, you know...
Oops.
Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back.
Darn.
This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help. Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
Danger Cove.
LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value.
Oh.
A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Okay, so we need to find a huge uncursed diamond ring. Is there a more budget conscious way of lifting this curse? Let's try that.
Isn't there a more budget-conscious way to lift this curse?
You should be able to do it with virtually no out-of-pocket expense.
Perfect. How?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Ooh. Okay, so any huge uncursed rings on any other islands? We can also say die. Did you say die as in me? Dead? And you're saying this is the place I should go? Let's go with...
Uh-huh. So, any huge uncursed rings on any other islands?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Oh, and here's the new Voodoo Priest's theme. It's quite nice. Okay. But that's also how it changed, because now we need to figure out how do we actually get to Blood Island. So let's figure it out.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it.
And there we go. Yet again, Monkey Island. It's very clear what you need to do now. We have a mission. We need to obtain a map, obtain a ship, and obtain a crew. Right. But then how will we find the ring when we get to Blood Island?
Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Okay, let's see if she wants to join our crew.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
But who will give me information and advice? Who will point me in the right direction? Who will explain away gaping blood holes? Who will be the game's only female character? Wow. Fortunately, there are more, but let's go with that.
But who will be the game's only female character? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come.
Right. So, the Pirates of Danger Cove probably kidnapped Elaine. We know how to lift the curse. Let's tell her that we defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates, and let's get some information about the island where we are.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
Oh.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Yeah. Well, I finally found how can I finally destroy him for good? We can say that we found Big Whoop. Or we can ask what makes you think that Chuck will be back. Let's hear all of it.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
So that's the thing. Ghost Pirate LeChuck, Zombie Pirate LeChuck. What could the next be? Alright. Big Whoop.
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
Ooh.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise.
Ooh.
You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
Alright.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his. To perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
Let's ask what island it is.
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds appropriately piratey.
Naturally. It's a sort of retirement community for ex-pirates and their spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
Elaine is governor of this island too?
Elaine is governor of this island, too?
Actually, Elaine is the governor of the entire Tri-Island area, comprised of Melee, Booty, and Plunder Islands. She moved
explains
to
it.
port here on Plunder after the kitchen and landscaping staff quit her Booty Island mansion.
We may have been a part of that with the gardener and the cook. So that explains why she's also a governor there. So she's governor of the Tri-Island area of the 3 islands there. All right. Let's ask how she ended up here.
Well, how did you end up on Plunder Island?
I realized that my location in the swamp on Scab Island wasn't ideally situated.
So you moved to a swamp on a different island.
I just said I could see the future. I never claimed to be an expert in real estate.
And giant chicken, what is that all about?
What about this giant chicken business?
Ah, yes, Guybrush. You have landed on an island gripped by the cold, clammy hand of fear.
Ooh.
Don't you think you're being a bit overdramatic?
This was a peaceful island until the great beast landed on our shores. Some say it was sent to make the islanders pay for their cruelty. Others claim it was simply blind fate. Whatever the impetus, it came.
What came? The famous bear pig of Plunder Island.
The infamous bear pig of Plunder Island.
Infamous.
No, even more hideous. It was El Pollo Diablo, the giant demon chicken. Tall as a man and twice as powerful, his massive drumsticks propel him through the dark jungle with ease. No one has seen the beast, but on the eve of the full moon, his blood-curdling squawk can be heard from every corner of this wretched island. In the dark of night, he roosts patiently, watching, waiting for the one day.
No, wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess.
He's hatching a diabolical scheme. He's establishing a new pecking order. He's going to buck the system. He's crossing the road to freedom. Let's go with this one.
He's going to buck the system.
He roams the island, exacting terrible vengeance on those who would capture and eat his smaller brethren.
Oh.
Oh, give me a break.
There were once others like you, skeptical to the true nature of the beast. But they're all dead now, pecked into a bloody pulp by his savage beak. But I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right, whatever. Thanks. I've heard all I needed to know.
And let's see what voodoo spell she's working on.
I want to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
Voodoo spell? Oh, this. This is just a fondue I'm making for tonight. Would you like to try it?
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
I'll pass.
She's just sitting there cooking. Oh, this is nice. I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I can imagine. Didn't you have a beard the last time I saw you?
I sure did. A really cool one. I wonder what happened to it.
And then let's ask some diet advice.
I want to know more about a diet I can live with.
I'll share with you knowledge passed from mother to daughter in my family for generations.
What's that?
Low fat, high fiber. It works.
Okay. Variable rate mortgage.
I want to know more about variable rate mortgages.
Bad idea. Though attractive to the first-time homeowner, the rate reacts wildly to fluctuations in the market and can work against the buyer over time. You're best off starting with a 20% down payment and a variable rate mortgage, then refinancing at a fixed rate after 1 or 2 years as the market warrants.
Could you repeat that?
No.
Amazing. So we got some mortgage advice. All right. Career in TV and VCR repair.
I want to know more about a career in TV and VCR repair.
So you want to make more money?
Sure, we all do.
Stick to pirating.
All right, Aztec God.
And I want to know more about the Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl.
Really sweet guy. Not at all as bloodthirsty as they make him out to be. Shorter than you might think.
Okay, that is it.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
She can get back to her fonduing. Okay, so we need to get a mapper ship and a crew. So let's go out to the island map again and see what options we have. So go to the swamp and then we can go to the fort there. Actually, I saw there was a little sign. And can we... This is probably Danger Cove, where the pirates are. But I think we need to go to the town. But let's just go out to the fort and I want to see what it actually says on the sign. Look at the chicken.
Neat.
Can we take the feral chicken?
No.
Let's look at the plaque.
It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Plunder Island feral chicken. One of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
Puerto Pollo. And it was called El Pollo Diablo. And she said that was the demon chicken. I would guess that El Pollo Diablo would translate to the devil chicken. But I digress. Let's move on. Let's take the glowing ember instead.
Ouch!
Got it. Let's see what the plaque here says.
Untitled composition in gold and diamond. This newest addition to our public works of art was shamefully taken without authorization.
So someone put up a plaque next to the statue saying, nice, it's here. Let's just put a plaque on it so we can call it some part of our island now. Let's head into town. There we go. So, as you can see here, there is a clock tower. And it actually... I mean, on Millay Island, it's always 10 o'clock, but not on Plunder Island. This clock actually tells the real time.
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 7:40 and 55 seconds. Beep.
Okay, let's start by going into the Barbary Coast.
The Barbary Coast.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great. Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second. Did I just share too much?
Might have done so. All right. So there are 3 pirates here. Let's talk to them one at a time. 3 pirates and then this guy, Captain Rottingham, who we are definitely gonna talk to. But let's start with the Dapper Pirate over there. Dapper Pirate, Salty Pirate, and Barber Pirate. Let's look at him first.
It's a dapper pirate.
That it is.
Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not thee.
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Let's ask if you want to join our crew.
How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
Gentlemen that me all over, or at least I'm 2 times your equal. Or I am a gentleman, you big old bed-wetting duty head.
I am a gentleman, you big old bed-wetting duty head.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
Oh!
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay.
How appropriate, you fight like a cow.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some
From the
fresh
first
material,
game.
eh?
Can't remember. Did I mention that you're an old bed-wetting duty head?
Did I mention you're a big old bedwetting duty head?
As a matter of fact, you did. And I'm not impressed.
Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along?
You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why? We'll get back to the crew joining in a moment.
You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
Through affordably priced sea shanty compilation albums?
Through affordably priced sea shanty compilation albums?
No. By starting a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
You still haven't explained why you chose hairstyling.
Well, we spent so much time coming up with a clever name for the shop, we realized we were going to have to give up singing and actually become barbers. But I still like to think that we're not just cutting hair. That maybe, just maybe, we're teaching people a little bit about themselves.
Okay.
Are you truly happy with this line of work?
I may return to the sea one day, but for now I'm happy helping pirates look their very best. At least until we find a 4th for our barbershop quartet.
Let's try to actually see if we can be the 4th part of the barbershop quartet.
I could be the 4th for your barbershop quartet.
No, that's okay. I was wrong. We don't need one after all.
Oh, come on. I really got away with a ballad.
All right, then. Let's hear what you've got.
Okay. Should we sing There's a Monkey in My Pocket, which is a popular children's song? Or I've Got a Friend on the Ocean, a popular pirate shanty? Plunder on My Mind, a popular Caribbean island anthem? Wooden Leg, Restless Heart, a popular romantic ballad? Or Silver's Long Johns, a popular commercial jingle? Let's go with Monkey in My Pocket.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket and he's stealing all my change. His stare is blank and glassy. I suspect that he's deranged.
Oh, my dear, sweet, merciful Savior in heaven.
Pretty good, huh?
You must take an oath now, before man and God, that you will never, ever again sing in public.
So, what are you telling me exactly?
Let's sing some more. I want to hear his songs.
Oh, please, please. The spirit of music is in me.
All right, but this is the last time.
Okay, let's get I Got a Friend in the Ocean.
Once my old man spoke to good King Triton and asked, why all this senseless fightin'? Why can't we men express emotion? Now I've got a friend in the...
Great sainted jumping monkeys!
What do you think, huh?
That was even more atonal than last time.
I bet you have a ton of cool pirate stories.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, come on. I'd really like to hear some of...
The year was 1675. We were on a course towards the wreck of the Rattling Phlegm. Our days were filled with songs of the voyage and the untold riches we'd find at our destination. 2 months into our journey, we realized something was horribly wrong.
Seasickness? Pirate curse? The ghost of the former captain?
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you, I'm easily startled and will scream like a baby.
Steel yourself, young pirate. We were all stricken with a melody, a diabolical song that I shall never forget. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, that's kind of catchy.
Aye, all too catchy for a crew of 50 men confined to a ship hundreds of miles from port. No one could think of anything else, and many threw themselves into the sea rather than hear any more of the incessant humming.
We returned with but 8 of our crew left. The doomed voyage of the Obsessivo-Compulsivo will haunt me forever.
Are you truly happy with this line of work?
At least until we find a fourth for our barbershop quartet.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Let's
let me
try out
song
with
for
another
your
song.
Barbershop Quartet.
Am I just not getting through to you, Threepwood?
Come on, this time will be great. Trust me.
If you insist.
Let's go plunder on my mind.
Plunder, plunder, how I wonder how'd ya get so doggone pretty? Home to sailors, barbers, tailors, and Puerto Pollo, your capit.
Mother of all that we as humans hold sacred.
Well,
You're actually beginning to make me physically ill. Please stop.
listen to me sing again.
Let's
You'll
sing again.
love it this time.
I really, really, really don't want to.
No, believe me, I'm just getting warmed up.
Wooden leg, restless heart.
I'm hooked on you, baby, but the seas keep us apart. And there ain't no eye patch big enough to cover up my broken heart.
Words. I need more words. My grasp of the language is not sufficient to describe the violent, retching nausea your singing is causing me to experience.
I'm not following you. Is that a good thing?
The voice acting in this game is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. I love it. And the writing as well. It's really good.
I've got one song left for you. It's a showstopper.
Okay. Whatever.
For those cold, dark shipboard nights,
He's
we've
getting
got
really sick
boxers,
now.
briefs, and tights, made from cotton, silk, or satin, in styles Anglo, Dutch, and Latin. When you sail, don't take a chance, wearing nothing neath your pants. Trust Silver's long johns. They breathe.
That's odd.
What? What? You liked it?
No, it was dreadful. It's just that my queasiness has subsided. But now I'm beginning to taste metal and see spots before my eyes. I'm afraid that your singing is so bad that it has caused me to have a stroke.
Poor guy. Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
I told you, not unless you give me sufficient insult and beat me in a duo.
Sufficient insult.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
Okay. So this guy can join our crew if we give him a sufficient insult. Roger. Let's talk to the salty pirate now.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
It's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Okay. Let's see if he wants to go back to pirating.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
So we defeated LeChuck, we defeated the Swordmaster of Melee Island, we find the treasure of Big Whoop, we score excessively high on standardized tests, and we can hold our breath for 10 minutes. Not too shabby. Let's go with the standardized tests.
I score excessively high on standardized tests.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
Find gold on this very island. More gold than he will ever see. And you can also call him a bedwetting duty head. Let's go with...
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
You still haven't proven you can find anything of value.
Okay.
Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
So we seem that we have maybe a second candidate for our crew if we can find him something valuable. That's good, but let's talk some more with him.
How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mean? Well, just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic.
Okay, let's hear it.
Do you really enjoy being a barber?
It's a steady income.
Let's ask what he's eating.
Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
Let's hear some stories.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging Tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Yeah. Does you mean sixth sense? Supernatural powers? I have a hard time believing that, says the guy who fights ghosts and zombies.
Don't you mean sixth sense?
No. By some cruel trick of nature, he was born without taste buds. But his other senses took over and gave him an uncanny ability to find treasure.
That
We
devil.
left port without a map, guided only by the captain's keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles, until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
That's so stupid. Sailing around for a week because all the jewelry is throwing the captain's keen sense. Of course. Oh, let's see how the story
Did
ends.
you ever find any treasure?
We sailed for 2 years, and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling.
So stupid.
Do you know any more pirate stories?
Want the story about how I slit the throat of the annoying little pirate who kept asking me questions?
Is something troubling you?
Let's ask him to the jawbreaker.
That's a really good jawbreaker there, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
Boy, I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
Yep.
I said I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
I hope you find one.
Okay. So he would like gold, and he's also
That
chewing on a
Bye.
jawbreaker. Let's actually pat his back a little, shall we?
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
Oh no, the jawbreaker. There we go.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood maneuver. Nah.
All right. But hey, there's a jawbreaker. Let's take it. All right. So, the barber pirate. Let's have a talk to him.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty
Quiet.
Huh?
Don't distract him while he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
Okay. Let's talk to Captain Rottingham then.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. And I don't care.
So you're a ship captain, huh? Did you know you were starting to go gray?
Did you know you're starting to go gray?
I most certainly am not.
Don't get me wrong, great hair suits you.
Don't get me wrong, gray hair suits you.
It doesn't. I mean, of course it would. But I don't have to worry about that for several years.
If I were you, I'd worry more about those split ends.
Split ends? I'll have you know I've killed men for comments less slanderous than that.
So he is really, really into his hair. All right.
You've got a bald spot starting here in the back.
What? You're lying, of course.
If you say so. All I know is that there's definitely some kind of shine going on back here.
Let's just continue talking.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
I meant just what I said. Ah, if you're a mighty pirate, then I'm bald.
I'm mighty enough to defeat LeChuck twice.
LeChuck? Ha! Even if he's dead, there's just no excuse for that hair.
So you're a ship captain, huh?
Not just any ship captain. Don't tell me you've never heard of Captain Rene Rottingham.
I've never heard of Captain Roddy.
I'm only the most cunning and well-groomed captain ever to sail the Caribbean.
I don't really want him on my crew.
Well, how'd you like to join my crew?
Me serve on your crew? Please don't make me break into hysterical laughter while this buffoon is working on my hair.
Why don't you want to join my crew?
I serve under no man. Oh boy.
Now, just 1 second.
If there's any treasure to be found, I'm going to be the man to find it. And I'll look absolutely stunning while I'm doing it.
Fire! Run for your life!
I'm sure the authorities probably have the situation under control. But just in case, Barber, more moisturizer.
Rabid dogs are on the loose! Get out, now!
I don't hear anything. There are no rabid dogs on the loose.
That's just what they want you to think. There's an axe-wielding maniac at the door! Flee!
Perhaps you should offer yourself as a sacrifice so the rest of us may be saved.
The calls are coming from within the barber shop. You must get out immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Leave us alone.
Okay, he's hard to get out of the chair, that's for sure.
Storms are coming. Better get a move on. Could be a twister.
Then I'm most definitely staying inside. The humidity does horrible things to my hair.
Captain Rottingham, you're being paged.
Take a message.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy. It's a serious risk to your cardiovascular system. I think a nice jog could be just what you need right about now. Up and at 'em.
Go away.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want you on my crew anyway.
That's your loss. And boy, lose the ponytail. It's so last year.
Hey.
You seem irritable. Is it from your dry scalp?
My scalp is lovingly massaged with the finest creams and oils in the world, twice daily.
Yeah, that's a little more than I wanted to know.
Your petty jabs and insults mean nothing to me.
They're doing great things with dandruff shampoo these days.
They're doing great things with dandruff shampoo these days.
I suggest you leave, boy, before you force me to defend my honor.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy.
That's a risk I'll just have to take.
Okay,
You seem busy. I'll come back later.
so we can't get in talk with the big Scottish pirate there. And this guy, Captain Rottingham, is really into his hair, but he won't leave the chair. So let's come back later. Okay. Let's see, where can we go? There's a front door there to the whatever that is. Let's see, spear.
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
Yeah.
It's locked.
But there's a back entrance. Let's look at the
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
Dandruff. Let's pick up the
People
dandruff.
to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh.
It's lice. Okay. Let's take the magic wand.
Watch me make this disappear.
And the hat.
I don't want to disturb the mystic powers of the hat.
But we can use the magic wand on the hat.
Nothing up my sleeve? Presto!
That
Hey,
was-
it worked. There's something inside.
There's a book. Oops.
The A-M-C's of ventriloquism.
So there was we made a ventriloquism manual appear inside of the hat. That's amazing. Okay, let's see. The pocket of the pirate coat. Let's have a look at that.
It looks like there's something inside the pocket of this coat.
Let's try to open it.
There's a glove in here.
A glove. Let's take it. And a worn travel trunk. Let's open it.
It's stuck to the trunk. It's an old travel trunk. It's covered with stickers from many faraway places.
Oh, I think I clicked the Blood Island sticker.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Okay. Can I open the travel trunk?
It looks too heavy for me to carry.
Ah, I can't do it. Okay. There's a wig.
No, I like the natural look.
Let's
To
go in here.
swab or not to swab?
Okay.
No, that's not right.
Let's talk to the actor.
Come on, Slappy. You've got to get this right. The show opens today.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Let's introduce ourselves.
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see.
So he's called Rex Fortune, but changed the name to Slappy Cromwell. No more questions.
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Bad like poi.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
All right.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Why do I find that strangely encouraging? Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Well, that's not good.
Of course. Can I join your show?
Good heavens, no. I could hear your awful singing in the barber shop from way over here.
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
Okay, so that may be our way to get a map to Blood Island. So we're on our way to get a crew, and we know where to go to get a map.
Please, can I watch you rehearse?
I'd rather you didn't. And stop whining.
Yeah, let's just go with this. That's fine.
Carry on.
Then I kill Caesar, follow that up with a little soft shoe.
Let's talk to the hideous pirate.
So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks.
I don't remember. Is the water ballet before or after my mad scene?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get going. Let's see what it says in the plaque.
By any other...
Prop tree. Fake trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
Next, I burn feet,
Okay.
subdue its army, trample its...
Let's head out again. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Yeah, we can go upstairs.
It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
Okay, we can't do anything here then. By the way, I love the art style of this game, as I told you. Look at how Guybrush looks. Look at his stupid small feet. Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, but we can go over here, because there seems to be yet another place to explore. There's a flyer there. Let's see what it says.
Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
Let's take the flyer and go inside here and see what's going on.
Do you have a reservation?
It's a restaurant.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go. Do you have a reservation?
No.
No.
No reservation slip, huh? Gotta make way for paying customers.
Okay, so we need a reservation slip. Well, let's find that. Let's have a look at the menu.
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. It's the two-way speaker for the walkthrough.
Walkthrough. I love that there's plaques everywhere. That's amazing.
Bush. A pristine example of one of the many decorative bushes used for landscaping Plunder Island.
Okay, I will take the other plaque as well.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana. One of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Okay. Can I pick some of these ipecac flowers?
This jungle is thick. I'll need something sharp if I'm gonna hack my way through there.
Okay, we can't. Then we have some dye vat and a sign there.
Danger Cove.
So that's the way to Danger Cove, where the pirates have kidnapped or taken the gold statue of Elaine.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed.
Okay, it's a lemonade stand. Let's have a talk to this fascinating boy.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
That does sound like a good deal. Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow. What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms, including but not limited to gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding, the reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Wow.
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
Let's get some lemonade.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
Hey, there's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy, and there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah. All right. We'll have to teach him a lesson sometime. Oh, hang on. There's a mysterious door. Let's open it. I think that may be a shortcut. Okay. Well, let's go to this. There's a log pile, and there seem to be some, what do we call it, sports range here. Let's look at the plaques.
Sumatran rubber tree. Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere and stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean rubber tree. One of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
Okay. Interesting. Let's go down again. Oh yeah, and I can double click and then he insta travels. I want to go back here because I have a pirate and I haven't really talked to him yet. So I'm gonna take the lice and I'm gonna use them on the comb when he puts the comb down, because as we know, Captain Rottingham has a really sensible thing about his hair. So if we can make him believe that he has lice, maybe we can actually get him to scram.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
Ha! That's it, Captain Rottingham. So we can talk to the barber pirate now.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
Haggis McMutton. That's a great name. Okay, let's get a haircut.
I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Let's
How did
talk
you
to our
become a
barber.
pirate?
I spent 10 years at sea on board the HMS Anathema, the fastest ship in the Scottish Navy.
So how did that help you become a barber pirate?
It was a clipper ship.
Ah. Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
Well, there is the story of the secret of Bulky Island. We were a crew of 200 men, under the command of Big Jake McJuggernaut, the most powerful captain on the seas. One night in port, Captain Jake heard the tale of an enormous treasure buried somewhere on Bulky Island. We set sail and landed on the island within a fortnight and found the treasure the next morning.
Bulky Island. Where's that?
You won't find it on any map. Captain Jake took the location of the treasure to his grave. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. A tremendous chest made of solid gold.
Oh, sounds
Big
good.
Jake leapt into the hole and wrapped his sinewy arms around the chest. He gathered his resolve, counted to 3, filled his lungs, and lifted with all his might. The sound of his back cracking brought a grimace to even the most steel-hearted crewman. By nightfall, the lot of us were lying on the beach, writhing in pain.
Because it wasn't. Oh, so it was too heavy.
Why didn't you lift with your knees?
That would have been the weak man's way out. The pirate Angus McFulcrum had followed us to Bulky Island, wanting the treasure for himself. The weakling used a lever and took the chest, laughing at us as he carried it to his ship. And my proud Captain McJuggernaut died in traction, cursing himself for not being strong enough.
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice. 'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Okay.
Those sure are nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
That's good
Yes,
to know.
I believe you mentioned that.
All right. Let's see if you want to join my crew.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush. But a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Okay. Is that wrist wrestling, Australian rules football, the 500-meter bucket full of heavy rockets relay, helping you move, or an in-your-face, no-holds-barred cage match to the death? Or who can hold the breath longest?
Helping you move?
Oh, could you? I just have a bed and a few boxes of books.
I was just kidding. Was that really the test of strength?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Ooh. Let's find out what a caber is.
What in the world is a caber?
The caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. And I watch cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
Let's do it!
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Perhaps after I finish with your hair.
Oh, yeah. I think actually I'm gonna I'm gonna try something here. Not gonna say enough haircut from now. I'm just gonna say never mind and have him continue.
Never mind.
So now he goes, and then I'm gonna take the paperweight and remove it from the book because I hope to distract him.
I can't reach it. I'm too low.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the handle on the chair to raise it a little bit, and then I'm gonna use this. Boop. So now we have it.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
Okay, and then gonna use the handle again. More. Want to go all the way up to the scissor. Perfect. You take it now. Perfect.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
That is very nice. Okay, so we need to beat him at caper toss. Let's have a go at it.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush, not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
So we need to beat him with caper toss, then he'll join our crew. So we have the entire crew in here. We just need to give him gold, beat him with caper toss, and insult him. We have a glove.
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
Okay. So we'll choose our weapon. Let's take this gun.
I choose this pistol. If I beat you, will you join my crew?
The odds of you beating me are so astronomical, I will take that bet. Again, I prove to you I'm the greatest duelist in the world.
Okay. Well, we can't beat him in pistols. So what's gonna follow now is one of the most fun puzzles or fun scenes in the game. So hang on. Let's go again.
Haven't
This is
I
gonna be
shamed
good.
you enough?
You haven't even begun to see me shame.
Back to the field of honor then. Choose
Okay.
your weapon.
All right. We're gonna close the lid on this box. And then we're gonna choose the banjo.
I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
You do? Okay. Okay. Okay, I remember this. This is Simon Says.
What's the matter, Brush Boy?
What?
Can't you keep up?
I'm sorry, I just lost myself in the beauty of the melody.
What?
Would you like to try again?
Yes?
Sure, I'm just getting warmed up.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay. This one.
Wait. Stop.
That was
last
wrong.
note was wrong.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
I win.
Ah!
I win. Woo, woo, woo. Yes. You lose. Oh, I am so good.
Ah, rub it in, man.
Sore winner.
Want to try again?
Yes. Yes, we can do it.
Sure, I'm just getting warmed up.
Okay, starts there. Starts with number 2. And number 2 again. And number 3. And 4. Okay. There. Oops. But it's okay. There. And then the 4th one here. Yeah, good. 3. Again. Number 2. Okay, stop at number 3. And number 3 again. Yes, and then number 2. And then number 1. And lastly, number 2 again. Okay, one more round. Whew. 2. 3. Again. Okay. Number 2. Yeah. And then 2 times this one. Again, yeah. And then the next to last one, this one. And the very last one. And lastly, this one again.
You're pretty good, boy.
Woo!
Let's see you follow this.
He's good. I'll never beat him.
So he just goes into a jamming spree. It sounds pretty good. We're probably never gonna beat him. Let's go look at the gun pile. Let's take this gun.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew.
Great.
I'll just
Yay.
pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew.
Perfect. Well, okay. We are 1 down in regards to the crew. Let's exit the town for now. And let's go to the beach. There's a cabana boy.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood and I'm a mighty pirate. Just been in a rousing pirate battle. Mind if I towel off? Something here smells cooked. Got anything to eat? Let's go with Guybrush Threepwood.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood? You must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the south beach, and a swabber-sized class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore. Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Membership cap and wear my membership t-shirt. Yeah, we're gonna go with this Star Wars reference. Get ready for it.
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
I'm not the pirate you're looking for.
You're not the pirate I'm looking for.
I can go about my business.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Move along. Move. Hey, wait a minute. Your mind games won't work on me, boy. No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive. I'm afraid if you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes?
Let's see if we can join the club.
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that, I'd have to blackball
you. What if I just washed up a bit? Then could I join your club?
It's nothing personal, but club policy states that I have to exclude anyone whose odor or presence might disgust or offend the other members. I'm sure you understand.
Let me have some of that cooking oil.
That oil is only for French frying. It stays right here.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm French. Toss that baby right over here.
You don't sound French, and you don't look French. And you don't know how much you're getting on my nerves.
Oh, God. The revenge will be... Yeah.
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
Onion ring emergency. Give me all the oil you've got.
Sorry. As long as I'm in charge here, you'll get no handouts.
Okay.
Gotta be going.
We can't get anything out of this dude. I'll just quickly save the game. Good. Okay. We'll continue a little more. So, nothing to do here. Let's actually go back to Puerto Pollo. Because we got a scissor that can cut through anything. And there was this bush that was overgrown. Let's... Oh, yeah, I chose to go in from this direction. But that was nice, because that means that I'm close to the overgrowth. So the scissors that can cut through anything. So we took one flower. Perfect. So we're walking through the jungle there. With the ipecac flower. What was it about that? Well, I think I'll go back and read the plaque, but it's fine. So we have lots of stuff here. There's some devices here. And ooh, a machete. Let's take it.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake? Well, this isn't good.
All right.
It's the fearsome head of that pirate-eating snake. I doubt he's in any mood to listen.
Okay, can I get the machete?
I can't reach it.
can't really read any. Can I read the plaque?
Massive man-eating snake.
I can.
This fantastic reptile is one of Plunder Island's most dangerous and beautiful predators.
Yeah, alright. Maybe use the flower?
He's not going for the flower just by itself.
Just with the snake, maybe?
I don't know how to mix the flower with that.
Oh, it's a Fabergé egg. Let's take the Fabergé egg. Would you look at that?
It's a priceless, delicate Fabergé egg.
And there is also a vacuum cleaner attachments. And lots of stuff. Okay. Wow, look at all the stuff. Oh, a reservation slip. And top secret plans. Let's have a look at those.
I hate to think what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands.
And then there's pancake syrup and pancakes and sausage and eggs, coffee, naturalist remains, an encyclopedia.
It's volume C and it's mostly digested. I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution. What a completely random piece of trivia.
Yeah. A spare tire and a snuffed dingy dog.
He's wearing a little shirt that says, "I whooped it up at Big Whoop."
Let's use the ipecac flour with the pancake syrup.
It makes syrup of ipecac. That seems logical.
Yeah, but there's something about the ipecac made people sick and had them throw up or something along those lines. Let's give the ipecac syrup to the snakehead. There we go.
Whew. That sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. No? Hey! Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants.
Ah.
Oh, there's an odd sensation.
Okay, but we still have the encyclopedia and the reservation slip. Let's look at the plaques, because there's plaques everywhere on this island.
Quicksand pit. Quicksand pits of this type are common throughout Plunder Island's nature trails. Many an unwary traveler has found himself trapped and unable to escape. Uh-oh, anyone, please help me, I'm sinking?
This is a Monty Python sketch, it's awesome. It's like the castle of... Ah! What does it say here?
Papa Pishu bush. Discovered by Plunder Island's indigenous peoples, this bush is named after a native word meaning youch.
Okay, let's take the branch from it.
Ah, Papa Pishu. Well, I got the thorn. Hope that was worth it.
Okay. There's a reed here, let's take it. And there's a plaque here as well.
Salvation vine, Arborealis deus ex machinas. This species of vine is noteworthy for both its strength and its ability to grow anywhere except where it's most needed.
Let's get this branch out of the way. So if we take the thorn with the hollow reed.
Hey, a world-class pea shooter.
Yeah. And then we can use that on the branch.
Even if I could hit the branch with that, it wouldn't do any good.
Or the life-saving vine.
Shooting the vine won't do any good.
I can't shoot the chicken.
I can't reach it.
I can't shoot the chicken. That can't be right.
I don't think she... I don't want to shoot that.
What am I supposed to do here? Can I move?
I can't move anywhere in this quicksand.
He's stuck. The life-saving vine. Maybe the feral chicken. Can I talk to it?
I've got nothing to say.
And I can't take it.
No.
This branch.
I can't reach it.
Can't reach. Quicksand, quicksand, quicksand. Can I take the plaque?
No.
Or, oh. I'll use the... Blow the pea shooter.
I need to aim it at something. I don't want to shoot that.
What am I going to do?
Shooting the vine won't do any good. Even if I could hit the branch with that, it wouldn't do any good.
Why not? There's a branch and a plaque and quicksand. A life-saving vine.
I've got nothing to say. Nah. Nah.
It is something with this.
I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot. I don't think she'd like that. Shooting the vine won't do any good. Even if I could hit the branch with that, it wouldn't do any good.
What to do here? I can't remember.
If I could just reach that vine, I could pull myself free.
Yes, a branch.
It's a branch resting precariously on that tree root.
Take some of the quicksand, maybe?
If I thrash around, I'll only sink faster.
Quicksand, plaque, branch, feral chicken, life-saving vine.
If I thrash around, I'll only sink faster.
Yeah, I think maybe this is where I will. Oh, hang. All right. I have more pages in my inventory. Like, for instance, the paperweight.
My aim is always off when I'm under stress. I might miss. If only I had some way of dropping the weight on the branch from directly above.
The chicken! Oh! No! I've never seen that. It's so horrible. It just sank. Oh, poor chicken. Okay. Somewhere to drop it from above. Can use the balloons. There we go. Then we will blow on the balloon. This is perfect.
For once today, things are going... Well, darn. Hey.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
And then we take our pea shooter. Perfect. And we made it to Danger Cove. And what? What pirate shenanigans will we find here? Well, that was the end of episode 1. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, there is already on my channel a playthrough of Monkey Island 1 and Monkey Island 2. And if you're up for it, I have with 2 friends started a playthrough of Return to Monkey Island, the new game that basically just came out here in 2022. Of course, if you haven't played that yourself, you should not watch it, because then you should go play it yourself, absolutely. But tune in next time for episode 2 of my playthrough of The Curse of Monkey Island. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.